Alright, so I found another article on that fucking stupid Instagram. And this is about something about Batman and Sherlock Holmes. And everyone voted for Sherlock Holmes over Batman by a large amount. A large margin. Like 71% voted for like Sherlock Holmes, while people for well I can't talk. 31% voted for Batman. Now, I'm not going to knock Sherlock Holmes the fuck down. I'm not going to start, getting angry and yelling and screaming. I'm not going to be all like that. I'm not going to be like, oh, fuck that old piece of shit. Batman is a fucking genius to compare to that fucking asshole. I'm not going to do all that shit. I'm not going to be cussing my brains out. I'm not going to get all fucking angry about it. Because Sherlock Holmes is better than Batman in ways. I'm not saying, like, he's better than Batman in everything. I'm just saying that Sherlock Holmes, his character has been around for a long, long time, and he's been around like the 1800s, solving cases, solving crimes, way before Batman started doing it. So I can understand why everyone voted for him more than Batman. Would he be good in the modern era? Yeah, probably. But he's got to get used to like the new shit. But he actually would be pretty fucking good in the modern era. Would Batman be good in the 1800s? Probably. But the thing is, he can't have no, equipment to help him, solve cases. But the thing is, Batman don't need equipment to solve cases. He's smart about even using that. So, the thing is that they're both good in their own ways as detectives. I can't really see Batman be better than Sherlock Holmes or Sherlock Holmes be better than Batman because they're better in their own ways. They're both good in their own ways as solving crimes and whatnot. So I'm not gonna be an asshole about it. Start saying that fuck Sherlock Holmes is an old piece of shit prick who needs to die. I'm not gonna say all that like I usually would do in all those other videos, like with the whole what was that one about Martin Scorsese and the other asshole that made the Dark Knight movies. I'm not gonna be like that this time. No, I'm not doing that this time. This time I'll be more professional about it. I'm not gonna be a fucking little brat baby kid about it. Okay, I'm not doing that this time. That did shit piss me off. I'm like, how the fuck is the guy who directed the Batman, the Dark Knight movies be better than fucking Martin Scorsese of all people? Like, what the fuck? Like, that shit really fucking pissed me off. I was like fucking losing my shit. My face was turning red. I was like getting really fucking angry. I was about to turn the Red Hulk after I saw that shit. I'm like, this world is really fucking retarded. But no, we're not talking about that. I'm not getting angry. We're gonna talk about this in a more professional way, okay? So this old man, Sherlock Holmes, he's been around for a long time. This movie's about the fucking guy played by Robert Downey Jr., which also he's a superhero as Iron Man. And he was a multi-millionaire, just like Batman. He's a multi-millionaire, right? So, yeah, Sherlock Holmes is that he's old in the comic books, but in the movies, he's young. He's played by Robert Downey Jr. and his other asshole. And I never watched the movies because I just never really into Sherlock Holmes. I feel like that would be like a fucking snooze fest, I think. I don't hate the character or anything. I just can't get into that type of movies. But if it was some guy dressed just like a fucking bat and kicking ass and beating the shit out of people, sure, I'll watch that. I watch Batman, some rich asshole beat a bunch of poor people. I'm cool with that. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with a rich guy dressed like a bat beating the shit out of poor people? There's nothing wrong with that at all. You see Sherlock Holmes going around beating the shit out of poor people all day? No. Not all the time, does he? I don't know. I can't really say anything about that. I think he does go around beating the shit out of poor people. Maybe he does the same thing like Batman does. Who knows? But I can't really talk shit about this. I really can't really say anything about it because they're both great in their own way as solving crimes. I remember one fucking Nimrod on Instagram said that Batman's not a detective. Well, what? My brain just exploded. Like, it just blew up into fucking pieces after I read that shit. What the fuck are you? What? Like, this guy has to be fucking trolling. Like, you can't be this fucking stupid. Like, the only time you could say that if you never, ever, ever watch a Batman movie or a Batman show in your entire life. That I completely understand. You've never even heard of Batman before. I can understand. But if you sit there and watch the show and not pay attention to anything Batman does as a detective, and only watch him just to beat the shit out of poor people, then something is really fucking wrong with your brain. You need to get put in the mental hospital for saying shit like that. Something is wrong with you. You need to get checked out by a doctor. You need a brain surgeon or something. I don't know what's going on with this fucking guy. This guy had a fucking aneurysm or something? What? Batman being a detective? Where was that? The only time I see him do anything was kicking people's ass. I don't see him go around doing detective work. Well, what are you talking about? He's not a detective. He just beats the shit out of poor people. That's it. What detective work? Examining Barbara... Well, what's her name? Barbara Gordon's titties? Are you talking about that detective work? Yeah, that's detective work right there. He's examining Barbara Gordon's titties, Batgirl. Yeah, that's detective work he's doing right there. I didn't know Batman was a detective. I guarantee, I can see people right now. They're gonna read the title, and they're just gonna dislike it while watch it. Watch the video first, you fucking idiot. Watch it first.